This segment of the video, we are going to show how to add students to an existing course as well as how to add teaching assistants. There are two ways to get students into your course. One is where you yourself as a teacher are going to enroll students into the course via a CSV file. That is one method. Another method is where you ask students to sign up themselves and then enroll within your course. We will see both. Let's start with the first method where you yourself are enrolling the students via a file which is a CSV file. So first let's get into the course. You can get into the course by clicking on this title which is the demo. So this gets into your course. Within the course, there is this course management where there is a button called people. This is the button which we will use to enroll students. Note, I'm talking about how to enroll students via a CSV file. CSV file, if you have not heard about it before, is nothing but a comma separated file. Any spreadsheet application like Excel or even Google Sheets will be able to export any file that you are manipulating within in the CSV format. So how does this file look? So let's look at a sample. So if you want to look at a sample, you can click on this and it will say, do you want to open it? Let me open it with Excel, which is a Windows application. You can also open it with OpenOffice based applications. So when I do this, this is how the file is going to look. So let's look at the entries of these particular files. As you can see, there are many entries, but the most important ones are these three columns A, B and C. These are compulsory fields. You have to fill them. One is username. You can give a username for your students. Typically, we tend to give roll numbers as the username because this makes it easy to tabulate marks later. So I will really emphasize, if you are an instructor, to use roll numbers as the username. This is the name of the student and this is the email address of that particular student. As I mentioned, these three fields are compulsory. You have to fill these fields and you have to use these. The first row should have these three titles and beneath this you can fill any number of entries like this and so on. These fields which are D, E, F are optional fields. Sometimes if you want to give additional information about these students, more for tracking it, you can potentially give these particular fields. But these are all optional fields. You don't have to fill them. So be sure to fill A, B and C. Once you have a file like this, you can enroll these students. So here is a sample file I have created to enroll a student called Suniti Bhaskar with a roll number as 123456 with her email. And if you have created this in Excel, be sure to save as this format, which is the CSV, which is a comma delimited. We accept only CSV files, so you have to save it as a CSV file. So I'm saving this file. So this file is saved. It says, do you want to keep using this format? Yes, I want to keep using this format. So this file that I have saved, I'm now going to upload. So going back to the screen, it is saying select CSV file. I'm going to select this file. So this file is under documents. So I have selected this file. Then you have to click on enroll for this file to be uploaded. So remember, I'm selecting the file here and then I'm clicking on enroll to enroll the students. So it processes and it says that this person has been successfully registered and notified through email. So that is what this says. If you want to see whether the student is present, if you looked on approved students, as you can see that entry appears here, that this is the username, this is the full name and this is the email address of that particular student. So this is how you enroll students using a CSV file. So we will now look at the second method where students can sign up themselves. As a word of caution, I would discourage you to use this method because you don't have that much control over how students are signing up. They can sign up with very random usernames, but nonetheless, if you wish to try it, you can try it out. So let's see what happens here. So let's see from the perspective of a student now. So here is a student, Suniti Bhaskar. So this student has to figure out where your course is. So for that, she is going to do explore. But here, as you can see, the course does not appear because you have not published that course. Before students can see your course, it's very important that you publish your course. So let's do that. So here you again have to go to your dashboard and click on the publish. When you publish the course, all the students can see this course. So again, be sure to publish your course, only then students can access your course. So I'm going to refresh. Now as you can see, the demo course has appeared for the student. So when the person clicks on demo, there is an enroll button. So the student can enroll in your course like this. But if you see here, it is saying this is a moderated course, your approval is pending. Please contact instructor for approval. This is because when you added this course setting was moderated. It is not an open course. So when students enroll like this, the way you control is as follows. So again, let's go to the specific course. Within this course, again, I have to go to people, and here under pending students is where I'm going to see this particular person. And here I'm going to select this person and approve only then. So as you can see here, this student I have enrolled via the CSV, whereas this student self-enrolled by themselves. Both students you can see under the approved students. So just to reiterate, you can enroll students via the select CSV file where you have to follow the format as specified in the sample CSV. Students can themselves sign up, in which case they will appear under this pending students where you have to approve them in case the course is moderated. But if the course is open, you will already see them under the approved students. Now let's see how to add TAs to the course. TAs are teaching assistants who have the same permissions as instructors, in that they can also add content. They can send emails to the students. More or less, teaching assistants in terms of permissions are as powerful as an instructor. So if you want to add teaching assistants to your students, currently on Bodhi you have to enroll these teaching assistants into your course either via the simple CSV or via asking them to sign up and approving their status. In other words, there should be students in this course first before you can add them as TAs. So when you want to convert them as TAs, you have to click on this add TAs. For example, if I want to make one of these accounts as a TA, I can select this Suniti Bhaskar account and do approved, in which case she is a TA for this particular course. So I am here as an instructor and this is the TA to that particular course. So this is how you add students and teaching assistants to a given course.